you think's going on up here in Crawford, Texas?
Well, I was just going over there to ask those bikers because there's an awful lot of bikers and I don't know why they're here. Never saw anything on the paper or on TV, and I'm wondering what's going on.
Why are you here?
Well, just to see what was going on. I figure Saturday, there's apt to be something, and I'm afraid there could be problems. I think especially with bikers here, you don't know what they're going to do.
My name is Nick Spanos.
Okay, and why are you here in Crawford, Texas?
Well, one reason I'm in Crawford, Texas today is because I own the coffee station, the Spanos Coffee Station, here in Crawford.
Okay, and what do you think of all the activities today? All the bikers, all the protesters?
Well, I'll be honest with you. We're accustomed to visitors. Even when the president's not here, people come through here just to see what Crawford is like. On a road map, it shows like it's just a pinhead apart. But they come out here, eat with us. We have photographs inside of when the president and some of his people come in. And I'm actually in other businesses in the area, but I bought this for my wife and my 2 daughters.
Have you ever met President Bush?
I knew President Bush before he was governor.
And what was he like then?
Kind of like he is now. He says what he wants to say and he does what he wants to do. When I owned Texas Aero, we did a lot of charter business and everything, and my wife and I were very instrumental in helping him on his governorship. We worked with him, and then after he was governor and he ran for president, we helped him there. And funny, he bought a ranch right behind my ranch here in Crawford. So I've known him for a long time. He's a good person.
Do you know Larry Matledge out there?
Do I know Larry Matledge? Let me tell you about Larry Matledge. We have there's a creek that goes through our ranch. It's called Bluff Creek. And he and I share a gap. And every time the creek gets up, our gap goes out, and he and I are down there working on it. And I've known Larry a long time. He used to be a professor at TSTC in Waco. And he's a good guy. He loves to hunt doves. I don't know if you heard about it. He was making sure his shotgun worked. And he went to his front yard and pumped 3 shells out of it. And the protesters thought he was shooting at them, but he wasn't.
Do you know what Larry's favorite beer is?
Anything that comes in a bottle.
We saw a 24-pack of Keystone Light on the back of his truck Monday morning.
Well, he's come up in the world. He's changed beers.
All right, what we have here is we got the Secret Service here and the sheriff. The Secret Service has got all the power, but they don't have any rights to get rid of this stuff. The Sheriff's Department has got the law, which means they saying we have no rights because they can't stop this. So we got 2 law enforcement agents here and all these helicopters up here, and none of that group can do nothing and will do nothing.
Larry, why'd you shoot the gun?
Well, I'm getting ready for dove season, and y'all gonna still be here. I'll practice.
There wasn't another message involved in the gunshot?
Figure it out for yourself.
Did you break any laws or Texas law?
In Texas, you can shoot. There, I ain't threatening nobody. I ain't pointing a gun at nobody. This is Texas.
What do you want them to do, Larry?
Well, these people don't know what to do.
What do you want them to do?
Look, when they first came out here, I was sympathetic to their cause, right? They, as American citizens, have a right to march, to protest, but it's like company. If you had your brother-in-law in your house for 5 days, would it start stinking after a while? You're ready for him to go home, won't you? 5 weeks of this is too much. We live here, it's our community. Apparently we have no respect over here, and we have no respect over here. Somebody got to get together and figure it out. It's a damn shame the news media has got to solve this dilemma. But we got a dilemma here. We got a battle of the porta potties. They first started going to the bathroom in a 5-gallon bucket. Then they moved 1 porta potty in. Now we got 2 porta potties. And now we got 3, and if this keeps up, they'll be all the way to the end of the road. And they got more porta potties over there. The only one winning here is the person that cleaned the porta potty.
Larry, what is it they're doing that you don't like?
Sir, this community is a tight-knit community. This is a German community of farmers and ranchers who settled this land 125 years ago. And we have fought a lot of battles with droughts and everything else. This is a tough group of people, and they want to just mind their own business. There is nobody said to nothing here right now because they're not that away.
How's your life changed since your new neighbor, the president's now your neighbor?
Well, you can answer that question yourself, man. You're standing right there watching me. That's changing my life. Where are you from? You want somebody to put this in your backyard? Huh?
What would you like him to do?
Or your front yard? This is our yard right here. We just happen in Texas to have a bigger yard than they do in Maryland.
They said they'd leave if the president came and spoke with Cindy. Do you support that?
Sir, I've lived here for 6 years since the president had moved here, okay? I don't even know him, and he's my neighbor. I love him as a neighbor. And I don't care what he does. That ain't my business. I ain't a politician. All I know is when he gets through his presidency, he is our neighbor, and all of y'all and all of this protest is out of here. And the good book says you love your neighbor, so I love George Bush. He will be our neighbor as long as we're here, and then he becomes a part of our community.
What do you say to the fact that these people are just temporary neighbors? Would you love them just the same?
I love them for a week. I mean, would you want somebody invading your house for a long time and blocking your view and blocking your road? I wake up every morning this crap. I go to bed every night. I've got a campground down here on the public road, of which I'm paying taxes to the middle of this road. But the sheriff people down there says, no, I don't have no right, but I am paying taxes, and the man over there is paying taxes to here. This is how it is in Texas. So actually, I can't prosecute nobody for trespassing, and the sheriff knows it, so he's allowing them to park on my property. My own damn sheriff is allowing them to park on my property.
Well, what do you want them to do? What do you want these folks to do?
It's all about respect. Everything. Where is common courtesy gone in America? Somewhere you're supposed to respect people. And I respect them, and I respect George Bush. I can't do nothing about the world situation, okay? Somebody has got to settle it. And that's what I'm pleading for you people. So the whole world understands my position. I'm not a negotiator.
Those folks down there, though, they're not used to being out here, like you said. This is not their neighborhood. And then you shoot a shotgun in the air and you scare them. Did you take that into consideration?
I shot at a bird. You missed it a while ago.
Understood. But can you see where they might get scared that you're shooting a gun in the air?
Sir, what I'm afraid of, if this thing don't get settled, these neighbors out here are upset. I don't want nobody getting hurt. I just want them to pack the damn tents and go where they came from. And their plea is over with. What disturbs me is thinking about all this. Does George Bush really want this going on? Because that's probably helping his effort in the war. I don't know strategy, okay? Maybe it is. I know one thing, they made the point, and everybody understands it, how many times you have to tell people. And I plead with the young lady, she's hurting. I know she's hurting.